Good. 反派嘅氣勢，哇！
The skies over southern China quickly darkened. At Mount Tai, rain began pattered like rocks, then turned into torrential waterfalls. Streets flooded in minutes, sweeping away cars, shops, and markets. Before people could react, Typhoon Tapah struck. The wind howled like a wild beast. Roofs were torn off houses. Trees were broken and blocked the road. Glass windows shattered, debris flying everywhere. Inside the house, many families huddled in corners, holding their children tightly as thunder rumbled and lightning flashed, illuminating the chaotic scene. Hospitals were quickly overwhelmed. Dozens were injured by broken glass and collapsed buildings. Widespread power outages forced doctors and nurses to work with flashlights. Ambulances trudged through flooded streets littered with floating debris. The government ordered evacuations, but Tapah was too quick. Thousands of people remained trapped in the floodwaters. Scenes of parents carrying children on their heads and rescuers carrying elderly people on makeshift rafts were widespread. Some bridges swayed and collapsed into the rushing water. In Jiangmen, the damage was even worse. Markets and shops were submerged in water, and electric poles were shooting sparks in the heavy rain. Schools were turned into emergency shelters, filled with shivering families. Images of collapsed buildings and cries for help spread rapidly on social media. Heartwarming moment amidst the storm. A pink pig is evacuated during the flood season by a calm man. Subscribe to the channel to spread this spirit of kindness. Not only that, Typhoon Tapah also dumped heavy rains on Guangxi. Rivers burst their banks and fields turned into seas. Farmers watched helplessly as their crops and livestock were swept away in a matter of hours. Despair swept over the countryside. The entire neighborhood was plunged into darkness as the power went out. Only flashes of lightning revealed the shattered pieces of a shattered world. As the storm weakens, Taishan, Jiangmen and Wuhan ruins remained. Thick mud covered the streets, houses collapsed. Survivors stepped out in shock. Children cried. Old people stood silently looking at the fields that were now deserted. Rescue teams work through the night, searching for the missing. Tapah was only classified as a tropical storm, but its destructive power rivaled that of a super typhoon, leaving scars that will last for years. For southern China, Tapah is more than just a storm. It is a stern warning about fragility before ferocious nature. A hailstorm the size of a golf ball has hit Calgary, creating terrifying scenes. Huge stones crashed from the sky, causing damage and confusion among local residents. The wild power of yesterday's volcanic eruption of ash and smoke created a picture of movement and amazement. The lava in Iceland is boiling as if it wants to erupt immediately. Oh my God. At Ilgraben, a great flood accompanied by the flow of rocks and sand occurred. We can see the horror of this phenomenon, with giant blocks of rock and large amounts of sand moving down one after another. The majestic scene was when a giant iceberg broke away from the Columbia Glacier. This event created resounding explosions and huge waves, demonstrating the harsh natural power and majestic beauty of glaciers. A fight between the turkey and the peacock. Who will be the winner here? This mother otter appeared at the right time. Luckily, she quickly picked up the baby otter on shore.
Oh my God.
This bird shows me what sacred mother-child love island. Visiting an erupting volcano is probably something I would never dare to try. I don't want to be turned into roast meat. Oh, this crab fishing method is amazing. With just small chicken thighs, you can catch dozens of pounds of crabs. Dogs find themselves in a special situation when they get to play with dolphins in Florida. No need for a guard dog anymore. Now you have a guard cat. It's so fierce and sharp that no one can get close. Have you ever seen a donkey grab a baby goat and run around a field?
Put the goat down!
Oh my gosh.
Have you seen this method of care before? A gas company truck drove over a road full of potholes, causing gas two cylinders to be thrown out. This chaotic scene looks so dangerous. Oh my God. When you love to show off, but this makes you shy. A happy life does not satisfy you, and the last resort is to leave home. But perhaps this is a stupid thing. The mountain climbing bear is climbing on the rocks like monkeys, showing its flexibility to easily adapt to the environment. The trampoline is not strong enough for this guy's weight. Suda, the artist elephant, creates amazing paintings using colored paints and brushes. Its talent highlights this animal's creativity and intelligence, bringing wonder and admiration to viewers. Oh my goodness, this bird looks like a real athlete. Wow! Is this a tree from Wonderland? It looks so real. If someone asks me which is the most dangerous entertainment, I'm sure it is this. The jumps and acrobatics are top-notch. The rhinoceros is enjoying a delicious fruit dessert. The intelligence of these seals is amazing. As long as the staff points, they understand and perform the movements naturally.
Salmon. Reinforce.
This tiger cub was mistakenly thinking that the orangutan was their mother when they were cared for and fed milk by the orangutan. Battle of the Queens, hornets and wasps. Experience swimming with great white sharks in Mexico. Do you want to participate? What terrible thing will happen when this cage breaks? The best way to relieve stress after stressful working days. I think you should try it right after being scolded by your boss. Oh shit. This car also wants to go swimming in the swimming pool on hot summer days, right? A rescue ship and other vessels are battling against Storm Isha as the force of the seas and whirlwinds pose fearsome challenges that require the courage and skill of sailors. Spectacular moment when giant whales jump out of the water. This amazing scene brings a feeling of closeness to nature and leaves a deep impression on viewers. Oh, how dangerous. If anyone is down there, what will happen? Oh my God, stop it. Cute pandas are having fun on the slide as they show their mischief and excitement while participating in the game.